And then yung kasama ko na discussion.
Hello.
We're live.
Good.
We're live. Okay.
Umaga, Pilipinas.
Hello.
Pasensya na at naka-live ako sa aking page mismo kasi nagkakaproblema sa Facebook. But it's a testing kasi meron kaming guest. We have the Flash. The Flash.
May bago ako bansag.
Si Sashi, they are gonna be our special guest on Wednesday.
Thursday. Baka magkamali ka na naman. Tama ba?
No. Wednesday.
Okay.
It's Wednesday ng gabi dito sa US. Thursday ng umaga sa Pilipinas.
Yun. Magandang umaga, Pilipinas.
So
nasa Philippines time si Sach.
Yeah.
So for the viewers, yung maitim si Junyon, yung hindi nakikita.
Brown out sa kanila.
Brown out. Julius is over here. Julius, JV, how are you doing tonight?
Nakakatawa ang ating back-to-back na episode, parehong Ilonggo. Kaya magiligay nun ka rin, Sachi. At
pwede. Kung sinoda ang pwede. Magamayong aga sa tanan.
Yeah. So nagte-test run lang kami ngayon tonight. Guest
para malaman kung yung kutis namin maganda tingnan sa picture.
Yeah, para yung mga lighting namin.
All right.
So,
hoy, si Jun nasa labas na.
Si Jun. So, test run lang po to para sa show namin uli sa Wednesday ng gabi dito sa Amerika. Tapos sa umaga dyan sa Pilipinas. So,
kung may mga katanungan kayong nais iparating, ihanda nyo na.
Hindi lang dahil paraw kayo na back-to-back na Ilonggo episode, ikaw, skayon ka ng pamilya ng Villarreal, which is like, you guys are the family in your island.
It was, yes.
Yeah. So,
we can go through that too.
Nagkataon lang yan, di ba? Hindi naman talaga natin plano mag-back-to-back. So,
kaya nga iwas kaya nga sabi ko, man, that's a hard, those are hard shoes to fill, you know. Siyempre, congressman yun and you know, like Monsur is a legend.
Gobernador naman ang mo yung you know,
kaya nga talagang talagang it was parang maganda ako na nagkasabay.
Yeah.
So tatanong ko nga yun, ang gusto namin maraming malaman yung Buddhist na ama mo. Paano siya pilgrimage din siya? Gusto namin maano yun sa Southeast Asia.
Nako. Maganda din kwento yun.
Tsaka yung lolo mo.
Yeah.
Si Mang Ben.
Huwag na muna, baka malabas yung mga tanong lahat eh.
Hindi, hinahanda lang.
May buti na
alam ako. Baka maubos yung tanong. Bukas, panay chicks na lang ang pag-uusapan.
Wala naghahanda na nga ako ng Ginebra. Baka para bukas.
Yan. Sige, maghahanda din ako sa Wednesday. May Ginebra din ako.
Yun.
Sige, usap muna kayo. Kukunin ko yung Ginebra ko para mapakita rin sa audience. Hang on.
Yan. Kailangan naka-reserve eh. From the Philippines. Si Julius din kumuha.
Yan. All right, go. Too dark.
Wow.
I was like, wow, grabe mood lighting.
Yan na. Kanya-kanya nang kuha ng bote.
Nagkagano lang tayo dito.
Kaso wala akong kalamansi eh. Kailangan ko magpunta kay na Jun para kumuha ng kalamansi.
Nga, kita ko yung kalamansi ni Jun. Ang dami
Jack.
Wow, Jack for Julius. JD for Julius. Yun, 4 kantos ang
4 kantos.
Sunflower seeds.
Yung pulutan na kay Jun.
Na kay Jun, yeah.
Yan. Okay, so we are live tayo, no?
Yes, we are.
Kanina pa. Man, you know.
So si Paul na lang hindi ko na-meet kasi talagang yung pagkakamit ko sa kay June and kay Julius all about like parang from the net na lang talaga networking like when I went to California. Bakasyon lang actually na ako noon eh. Then Julius said, malapit ka lang sa akin. Sabi ko, sige. kape tayo o something, di ba? Tapos
Yeah.
napunta kami sa dimsum ng gabi, kwentuhan.
Really?
Masarap na inchikan. Talagang world class yung pinuntahan natin.
Oo. Tapos
Yeah.
biglang nag-ano pa kami, nag-training pa kami sa parking lot bago pumasok.
Kasi yung tinitirahan nung pamilya mo, hindi ako dating kalayuan doon dati when I was making decent money.
Yeah.
Sa Mission Viejo ako eh. Sila sa Rancho Santa Margarita, parang ano pa yun.
Yeah,
Ganda.
parang gated communities. Like, holy shit. The
Ganda.
gated community was like super big.
Yeah, ganda yun. Nice.
Yeah,
yung
So
lugar na
from
yun.
Pilipinas, diretso ka ng New York, New Jersey?
Yeah,
Or-
New York ang first job ko. 2000 ako dumating. Bali, I went to the US because, the usual at that time, .com boom, everyone, they needed programmers. So yung maraming Pilipinong pumasok that time, 2020, that 2000, 2000, and then 2001, then, yun nga, 2001, then 9/11 happened. Pero pagdating ko nun, pa winter ng 2000, tapos sandali pa lang ako, siguro ilang buwan pa lang, then nagka 9/11 na. So parang, oh my God, shucks, what's gonna happen now? Nandito na ako sa New York noon.
2000 ka, dumiretso ka New York?
Well, yun yung first job ko kasi I was hired directly from the Philippines as a consultant. Kasi yun naman ang style dati. Kukunin ka ng mga IT recruiters, tapos interviewin ka sa Philippines over the phone, then pag nagustuhan ka. Kasi noon, actually, wala na masyadong interview. At that time, they really needed people. Kasi ang nangyayari noon, the companies here are hot kasi nag.com everyone wants to go online, so mga web developer kami, so they just needed people so tarang sige puntahin na yan dito, saka na natin diskarte yan. They don't even interview you, they just nasa bar pa ako.
Wow.
Lasing pa ako, tinawagan ako, sabi niya, can I interview you now? Sabi ko, I guess. Buti wala pang FaceTime nun
Hinihimas ko lang ito para bukas kasi piniprepare natin manonood. Tatanong ko lang, nung pumunta ka dito, meron ka na yung mga CompTIA certification, mga ganun-ganun?
Bali sa Philippines, web developer na talaga ako. I'm a web developer. Nag-work din ako sa GMA.
Full stack ka? Front-end o back-end pareho?
No, full stack bago lang yan. Ano pa kami nun? Visual Basic pa lang nung time na yun. Visual Basic.
Man, you
ASP.
got in. Yun ang pinakamagandang time na pumasok.
Yeah. Kaya, that was it. Kasi before 2000, ang mga oldies yung pumasok, kasi yun yung yung Y2K, the Y2K people came in 98. Yun yung unang pumasok, mga Y2K, mga mainframe developers yun. Tapos hindi naman nangyari ang Y2K, hindi nangyari. So ang iba nag-TNT, ang iba na pauwi. Pero after 2000, Microsoft got big, everything, .com, Oracle, lahat ng Silicon Valley was hot. So yun, basically kami na yung mga pioneers ng web development at that time, whatever.
Damn. Para lang malinaw upgrade mo kami.
Wala na ako doon.
So tatanong ko lang, Sachi, para doon sa mga nerd na mga FMAer na nanonood na ngayon. Anong graphics card ang nasa computer mo sa bahay?
Yeah. Wala pang graphics card noon dati.
Ibig ko sabihin ngayon.
No, I just use a Mac. Kasi ako Mac ako because
elitist ka. Mayaman ka.
Kasi nag-photography ako, di ba? Nung nag-photography ako, nag-shift ako sa Mac. Kasi yun yung parang, they're geared towards photo editing and stuff like that. So, ang timeline ko sa US, start ako web development up to mga 2008, I believe. Then nag-crash ang market. We were laid off, thousands of us ng MetLife, no. So I was out without any job. Tapos, I have twins. My wife we have twins on the way. My wife is pregnant. I was like, shit, hindi ako makahanap ng trabaho kasi lahat ng mga IT walang trabaho, so kanya-kanya kayong laban. So
hindi ko sasabihin na nagtrabaho ko para sa kanila kasi I don't wanna get in trouble, pero Series 7 license ka rin ba? Nagbenta ka ng mga mutual fund, gano'n? Hindi.
No. Web development talaga kami, back-end talaga. Wala kami.
Meron akong variable na lisensya dati. Fully
nice.
Ako. Yeah.
Kaya ito ka MetLife ako. MetLife ako bali sa MetLife. So, tapos nung nag-business na lang ako. I went into business kasi wala akong mahanap na trabaho. I needed to find a gig. Since maganda nga sa Amerika, you can do whatever you want. So, nag-start ako ng Saatchi Photo ko, that's the photography that lasted for more than 10 years. So,
yan ang dapat natin pag-usapan. Paano mo na-meet si Mrs. Paano ikaw yung naging character sa parang Korean drama?
Yeah.
Kasi marami mga
mapapahaba pala to hanggang
nabasa din mo
Yeah.
Ilabas mo na yung charger mo kasi baka umabot ng 2 oras dito.
Okay, konti lang tong battery ko eh.
Ngayon nga, dapat nga lang 10 minutes lang tayo. Lampas na tayo ng 10 minutes.
Siyempre. At least may idea na ako, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi may
natin.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, son.
Hindi kasi yung the story behind me sa FMA journey ko naman, it was more of the prodigal, the kind of like the prodigal grandson in a way. Kasi si Mang Ben, he didn't have any wala siyang papasahan, although he had 3 kids, puro lalaki. Hindi nagpatuayaw. Tinuruan niya, of course, pero ayaw, and they went on their separate ways. Si Mang Ben sa Philippines nagstay with Antipati with my tita is heading the organization sa Philippines. Tapos yung mga boys dito, tapos kanya-kanya din may mga kung ano man yung mga personal nila, wala naman kaming masyadong contact with them. So ako lang talaga ang nag-train. Other sa mga grandkids ni Mang Ben, ayaw din. Ako lang talaga kasi ang tatay ko talaga Arnisador before pa niya ako introduce sa tito niya kasi Mang Ben was in Manila, taga-Capiz kami, Panay Island. So pero
Vix, bukas na yan, ituloy.
Yeah. So ganyan yung
I was like, man, how far are we gonna let this guy go?
Yeah. Pero basta yan yung idea. Yan yung idea.
Ako lang, alam mo, habang ka nag-istorya,
dami na nakikinig tapos binitin mo. Parang, oh shit.
Ito na nakakatawa, di ba? Nag-i-istorya ka. Meron kasi kaming episode na medyo maraming nagalit, ganyan. Yung kwento mo kasi halos pareho nung nangyari nung panahon na yon. Nung tinagtanong kami, paano kung ayaw nung anak? Alam mo na.
Yeah,
the viewers know what I'm talking about. But we don't wanna go in there.
Kaso, Tagalogin lang. Tagalogin naman para bahala sila.
Sige, Tagalogin natin. Kasi dati nga, meron kaming pulong-pulong na parang debate, di ba?
Yeah.
Ang nangyari sa amin, tinanong ko sa lahat ng mga mga guest, paano kung ayaw nung anak mo?
No, tama. Yeah, which is a very valid question, di ba?
Sa totoo lang naman, dami naman nagtatanong talaga yan sa hindi lang nilalabas pero yan labas. Pero
actually, specifically yung tanong ko is paano ko hindi magaling yung anak mo? Kanino hindi? Pare, sabihin ko sa'yo. Ang sagot nilang lahat sa anak pa din.
Yeah. Well, yeah, ganun sa atin kasi may sort of nepotism
Correct. Tama. Kaya na, kaso maganda yung swerte ka at naibigay sa'yo.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, kasama sa kwento yan bukas. Medyo mahaba.
Kami lang dapat na nagbibitan, hindi ikaw. So balik tayo sa
umpisahan natin bago tayo mag-jump dyan Pero meron din dyan. Ganyan din. Meron din. Pero ako kasi, ako kasi talagang interesado ako. I was really into it. Sino na nga ba yung nasa Canada na KI Grandmaster? Si Mang Nelson. Sino ba yung the old guy na KI sa...
nakalimutan ko na yung pangalan.
But you know that guy,
yes.
Di ba?
Yeah, binanggit
Kalbo, right? Kalbo siya, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah. He was like one of the original. So, I have to remember his name before the call tomorrow kasi I want to shout him out. Kasi
Sige.
Yung tatay ko sa Kasya, sila yung first na FMA group sa Iloilo. Sila yung magka-batch niyan. No, so ganun sila ka-interested dati sa Filipino martial arts talaga. May grupo sila. Dati nung time na yon, lalo na sa Western Visayas, sobrang unknown yung arnis, 'di ba? As you know, kung if you're from the province, yung mga arnisador tago-tago yan sa mga bukid Hindi naman lumalabas. So they were the ones who really have like a kind of like they get together every weekend, kind of let's train, and
yes, nagsama-sama sila, di ba?
Tapos pinupuntahan nila yung mga matatanda na mga master na sa probinsya. Yun yung mga wala na ngayon, wala na mga lineage na ngayon, patay na yung mga namatay na yung line ng mga style nila. There was like si Lolo Mayong was my first grandmaster kasi yung grandmaster ng tatay ko, inintroduce niya ako sa kanya, mga 7 years old. His style was really, really good. Like, I haven't seen his style. Parang kendo. It's like, like stick, but it's like, pero may parang KI na rin. Pero kendo na yung like that. Like, like this, dito. Parang may pagkabalintawak din. Like, it's very, very small movements na direct. Which is, you don't see a lot. And
alam mo pa din yung style na yan? Nagagawa mo pa din?
I remember the concepts. Kasi yung the concept. And
ang sinasabi mo ba si Mang Norman? Norman Juanico?
Yan, si Mang Norman. Si Mang Norman was like, but I'm saying, Grandmaster na siya right. Went through Tatang. But basically, sila yan ng tatay ko, magkasama sa Iloilo. 3 sila. Ang isang kasama nila, si Jerry, arnisador din, but more on their sifu sa Kung Fu and internal arts. Yung tatay ko kasi mahilig sa internal arts And mga occult, he likes the occult. Ako naman hindi.
Engineer ako Sandali lang. So, ang tatay mo, bihasa dun sa meron siyang libreta, meron siyang bertud.
Hindi, wala siyang ganun, but he's more of paranormal researcher. So, nung bata ko may mga gathering ng mga sa Bisaya, may mga gathering ng mga occultists, may mga anting-anting, mga mambabarang, whatever. May group sila, mga spiritista, di ba? They gather for some reason. So, minsan sumasama ako, nakita. Minsan pag may sinabi, may manggagamot na dumarating, marunong magtanggal ng barang. Barang is the term, to pagka binudo ka, ano ba tawag doon? Pag kinulam ka, mambabarang yung sagot. Ang sagot doon is, albularyo, right? So we would go, there's a really famous albularyo, for example, that's in town. He's doing some healing. Sabi niya, punta tayo. So he would go to that. So minsan sumasama din ako. Then I would see na, like, siyempre, I don't know, it could be sleight of hand, whatever, but then, the healing, you would see some mga buhok ng manok or mga pako would come out from the arm or whatever like that. But, I'm always a skeptic. Pero siya rin naman, ganun din siya. Hindi naman siya skeptic. Interesado siya talaga, pero hindi siya wala siya mga anting-anting, wala siya mga tattoo, nothing like that.
But, we gotta talk about that kung paano siya napunta mula doon papunta sa Buddhism.
Hindi, Buddhism muna.
Kasi sa Buddhism, Maya yun
Yeah.
Paul, can you make it public pala on your Facebook? Kasi I can't,
ayoko lumabas, baka hindi ko alam kung paano ba ako mag-save nito.
Hindi ka si Kuya Paul.
Okay.
Kasi it's only sa settings niya Hindi, it's not
Yeah, just keep going. I'm trying to change it.
Mang Norman Juanico. That's
yeah. But all right. But
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what the heck's going on. That Facebook
so at least malaman natin bukas.
Well, at least we know.
Mag-login tayo bukas earlier, siguro mga 15 minutes before, just to make sure all the technical stuff are okay.
Well,
kasi once we go Wednesday naman, June will be
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday. June's gonna be doing his computer.
Yeah, I'll be on the host.
I don't know why it does that. Kasi nung nag-live ako, kinlik ko na yung public. I don't know why it keeps going to friends.
No, when you go live on Zoom, it goes that way. Pero kailangan din sa Facebook, you still gotta go to your Facebook and manually change it.
It won't let me change it.
Yeah.
It's okay. At least may
okay.
may warm up and stuff. So, yeah. I mean, maraming mga line Kasi yung tatay ko kasi yung line niya from a Buddhist monk, but he was an arnisador already. He was really a aficionado martial arts. It's in the family. Then he was a politician. So, marami doon na influence sa
Madami
akin.
tayong papag-usapan bukas dyan.
Yeah, all of those influence sa akin yon, like, you know, the Buddhism, martial arts, politics, of course. Yun yung mga influence. Pero ako kasi yun nga.
Kaso nakakatawa, no, yung konting kwento mo lang. Halos pareho nung nangyari sa 12 Pares sa Cebu. Nag-gather lang yung mga magagaling, magustong matuto, sama-sama hanggang they form 12 Pares. So,
yeah, pero sila rin, di ba? Sila magpapamilya din yun, hindi?
Hindi. Halo-halo din sila na iba-iba.
Akala ko kanyete sila lahat.
Sa 12 Pares kasi, karamihan kanyete. Ang majority nung nasa grupo, kanyete.
Oh, okay.
So marami silang member na may mga expert ng iba-ibang estilo, you know. May karate, may judo, may combat judo. So nag-share sila kung ano yung expertise nila. Ano sila? Palitan, you know.
Oh, so, that's good. So si Ansyong Bacon was part 12 Pares din, I guess, no?
Yes. Na nangyari, gusto mo ako magkwento, Juno? Ikaw.
No, I'm saying, kasi
magkwento ako.
Alam ko nag-separate ways na, but I think the core is there, right? That's the core.
Yeah, the core is there. Yung
connected.
pinag-uusapan natin, yung lumang 12 Pares, hindi yung 12 Pares now. Yung pinakaunang 12 Pares. So, humiwalay si Ansyong Bacon doon na Balintawak.
Yeah.
So, within the Balintawak, ang pinaka-head nila is si Ansyong Bacon, but in their group, may mga Balintawak din na may mga names. Sama-sama rin sila doon.
Yeah.
So yung mga gustong sumama kay Ansyong, sumama sa kanya, kay Ansyong Bacon. Yung mga ayaw humiwalay, natira sa doon sa Kanyete.
Oo.
Yung iba naman, kagaya Maranga, umalis na rin.
Oo, tama. Pero si Maranga, di ba Balintawak din yung style niya? Hindi.
Yes, Balintawak.
Oh, pero ibang Balintawak siya, ibang Balintawak.
Dati yun, nasa isang grupo silang all 12 Pares.
They were the Labangon Fencing Club is what it was.
Yep.
Labangon Fencing Club. That's where everybody's. It was ran by the Saavedra brothers and stuff that were all together. Then, actually, you know, I don't know the whole 12 Pares lineage there, or stories. Pero from what I know, is a Labangon Fencing Club. And ran by the Saavedra brothers, and from there they all Anshon disbanded.
May tawag sa kanila dati noon eh. Ang translation, dogs and cat. Merong Bisaya na.
Bakit tayo napunta doon?
Hindi, family pagkakaroon ba?
I'm like, okay.
I'm like, na-interview mo kasi.
I'm like,
si Paul, gusto na ni Paul sa interview natin.
Ako dito like, okay, let's
interviewin natin si Jun, siya yung late ngayon eh.
Yeah. Tapos si Julius, pinapabiyaan lang. Like, dude. I was like,
Basta ikaw, Jun, yung tagabasa ng comments.
Kasi nakakatawa nga talaga kasi, you know, to really get to be better in FMA, may mga iba talaga nagsama-sama sila para makuha yung
essence, no?
Yung essence. Kasi dati naman kasi expert ka dito, expert ka, hindi ka expert sa lahat.
Yeah. Hindi.
Nagsama-sama lang nila.
Kahit ako, hindi. Kasi yung tatay ko kasi, yung style ng tatay ko was more closer to KI. So, mas yun yung direct na fencing na, you know, na mindset na kasi mga Wing Chun may gusto ni tatay ko yung very small movement. Lightning kasi big power movements like very, very big movements. So, mas gusto niya mag-aral ako kay Tatang. Yung lolo ko ayaw.
Oh, really?
Alam mo yan? Yung mga ganun na type.
Magandang story yan bukas.
Kaya nga. So, ibig sabihin, kasi ganun nga kaya nga nagkakaroon ng style. Kasi you keep it in your system. Sa Philippines, wala namang masyadong cross-training pa nun dati. Yeah, recent na lang.
Actually, it's more recent, the past probably decade talaga cross-training.
Yeah. Yung FMA, basically, FMA became FMA. Sa Pilipinas, Arnis lang naman yan eh. Or Eskrima, wala namang FMA.
Yeah.
Hindi ko nga alam kung ano ibig sabihin ng FMA eh. Fake martial arts ba yun? Meron pa isang
Gawa-gawa
ano, meron
ka.
pa isang
No,
translation
you know,
na kaso ayoko sabihin. Mapapahamak na naman ng Julian
Mapahamak
Paul.
na naman tayo.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I mean, really, I think it's awesome. You know, people nowadays, because it's still going into their little cliques or groups. You know, but when people go to cliques, I mean, really, it's the tribe. So everybody needs to be getting together.
Mentality.
You know, it's the clique and tribe mentality that, hey, you belong to a tribe, you go to that tribe, you go, you know, share what you learn, and you vent and you share and stuff or whatever, and then each other,
and you fight the other tribe.
Everybody on the other tribes. So all of the other tribes put together, you end up becoming kind of like a network of tribes. Now, unfortunately, some people end up, you know, here's a tribe and you end up outside. Well, you know what? That's too bad for those guys, you know. But for the most part, the whole tribe just continues to grow and go. So, hey, you know what? I commend everybody that that goes and has their tribes to go with. Because hey, we're not people are not meant to be on their own. So they all together.
Kasi kahit naman, let's just talk about military, right? 7-man team. Atake ka. Yung 7, yung 7 na yun, marunong siyempre ng pistol, ng AR, everything, right? But may mga experts sila. May
mga topography.
Everybody's got their expertise.
Yun ang hindi maintindihan. Yun ang
doon
maintindihan. Bakit yung mga tao ngayon gustong maging expert sa lahat?
Tama.
You can know a lot, but you gotta be at least good at one.
Yeah, because doon ko na kasi hindi naman ako I didn't know about FMA when sa Philippines, 'di ba? Arnis lang talaga. And like at that time, traditional ang training kung karate, arnis ka. And like, you know, for us who actually trained sa Philippines, we put like 10-12 years of training. Kaya iba yung galaw natin Iba yung galaw natin. Pag tinignan ko yung mga FMA dito, I mean, hindi naman ako nag-insulto, but dude, kulang Ay, kita mo yung galaw, hilaw
Dami kulang.
Kasi hindi, walang ano naman kahit sa mga influencers, you have to put time, you have to put your 10,000 hours in. Like, siguro simple lang naman yung 1 and 2 namin, but like, since you've been doing that for so much, the movement is different, di ba?
Oh, you know what? It's the small details. Even on the basic 1 and 2 talaga. Even on the basic 1 and 2, you could
makikita mo yung diferensya.
Makikita mo yung diferensya talaga. It's weird. Everybody makikita mo talaga if they've got the hours in there.
Yung nga sinasabi ko kay Jun yung napahanga ako kasi hindi ko alam kayong dalawa, pa-tribe pa kayo, ginagawa yung pang-complex. pero yung pinaka nakakatakot na nakita ko na matatanda, sinubukan ko. Sabi, pakitaan mo ako. So, kamagungang gamit namin. But tap lang, hindi full blast, right? Tinusok niya yung punyal ko, nung baston ko. Habang nakabuhat araw ako, tinusok niya yung we're moving full speed, and then like literally my stick like flew off my hand. I'm like,
yung mga precision,
the precision on that.
Yung mga precision na ganyan, you can only learn that from, you know, like doing the same thing over and over again. Hindi tayo na at that era na galing sa karate. So, ilang beses ba natin ginagawa to?
Correct.
Para every start yan.
Yeah, saka sa totoo lang kasi we're mixing everything in here now kasi lang to pre-test Tangan ng pre-test to
Maubos yung battery ng pre-test.
Kagaya sabi ni Maestro Doy, kung hilaw baka tukain ng manok.
Ganda yan.
Tama.
Pag hilaw ka, tutukain ka ng manok. So, ganun talaga kasi hindi babad sa sa estilo or sa gusto kasi nila padamihan ng alam
hindi lang 'yon nabobore ang western mind, nabobore sila dun sa matagalan. Tayo kasi pag pag punta mo, let's say lightning ang small sabi ko nga ang konti lang ng curriculum natin kasi traditional pa, di ba? Ulitin mo every session, gagawin mo uli 'yon before ka mag-add ng technique, ulitin mo 'yon. So may refinement talaga. Hindi dito, basic na naman. Basic, fundamental na naman. Ayoko yan. Gusto ko 2 weeks lang. Gusto ko pupunta na ako sa 1-day workshop. Okay.
Sa Lightning ba merong sinawali? Sa Lightning may sinawali?
Dos manos tawag namin.
Dos manos. Oh, kasi sa siniwali lang kadalasan, makikita mo na kung may alam o wala eh, kung babad o hindi.
Correct.
Doon pa lang malalaman mo na. Minsan pag tumitira, una yung kamay. You know? So,
kanya-kanya.
Julius. Yeah.
Yeah, may mga matapat at matatanda dati, like in the 90s or whatever, and even they were alive in early 2000s. Sabihin lang sa'yo bagsak lang. Literally, like some styles, it's like they might have maybe like tops like 3 or 5 moves. They specialize on just like gravity drop, like, you know? But like they're so great at that one thing. Like kikilos ka, tas tamaan yung ng kuko mo. Like right there, and then you're like, you drop your baston already, like you're done, right? People don't think about it, because they have to be like, kailangan ng alam mo encyclopedia. Yun ang mentality ng mga taga-West eh.
Yeah.
You know?
They want a little bit pa. Wala kasi silang they don't want to spend a specific thing. I understand kasi gusto nila mabilisan. Dito naman kasi lahat mabilis eh. Yun ang pagdating ko sa US. Nawalan na ako ng pasensya. Kasi dito lahat you want everything. Yeah, you want everything quick eh. You get everything quick. Like it's a fast food country.
You know, you don't have to wait. You get it.
No.
That's the thing.
Sa New York, pag mabagal ka rito, magagalit sila siya. Pagpunta mo ng bagel siya, pagpila mo diyan, pagdating mo doon sa linya mo, gawa na yung sandali lang, gawa na agad.
Saka, may kwento rin dati yung sinasabi ni Julius na ibabagsak mo lang. Kasi di ba nung panahon ng Hapon, di pa aakyat. Ang bahay naman dati sa Pilipinas is elevated, nakataas. O di ba ang aakyat ng hakdan mo pataas, may kakabig ka, pataas, kakabig ka bago ka makapasok sa pinto. Ngayon pagpapasukin ka ng Hapon, ang kwento nila doon, yung lolo't lola pati yung mga anak mo, tumatakbo na sa likod habang ang mga Hapon ay umaakyat.
Para palang castle,
naka-single file 'yun kasi nakita mo naman yung lumang bahay, isa-isa lang talaga makakadaan eh.
Makitid. Yeah.
Yung tatay nakatayo doon sa pinto.
Tama.
Pagpasok ng isang Hapon, tataga siya.
Tama.
Pagtaga niya, ipapasa ron sa asawa, ang asawa ang papatay.
Wow, ayos yun. But you know, that makes sense.
That's what you call love.
Yeah.
Teka muna, ewan ko sa Negros or sa Cebu, am I right? Sa Batangas kasi, pag may fiesta, okay?
Lalaki luto.
Lalaki nagluluto. Sino pumapatay? Babae.
Yung babae.
Sa akin hindi.
Babae, yeah.
Sa amin,
sa amin babae ang boss. Siya magsasabi, paanong gayat, paanong pero babae, lalaki.
Kasi kaya lalaki yung nagluluto kasi mabibigat yung sangkalan.
Yeah, mabigat.
Yeah.
Tulyase.
So, yeah. Ang experience talaga noon, ang mga babae ang pumapatay ng mga manok.
Yeah.
Manok, babae. Marunong sila talaga pumatay.
Ang maghahalo saka yung magtitimpla, yung mga lalaki, kaso siguro tama ka, siguro sinabi na ng babae, ito gawin nyo.
Yeah,
kaso
mag-boss lang sila. Tapos sila magtitaste.
Tsaka hindi lang yung mahilig tayong uminom. Kaya of course, kailangan matuto tayo ng magaling magluto sa Batangas.
Lahat. Marunong kasi nagiinuman na yun eh. Sa piyesta, nagiinuman habang nagkakatay ka.
That's the truth. We're dead with like liver cancer by the time we're 50.
Di ba? Ano ba yung pinang para hindi uminit yung bakal, di ba? O yung kawayan.
Tsaka nagiinuman yun.
Alak yung nilalagay mo doon.
Tama. Di tsaka nakikita mo nagiinuman sila, may dugo-dugo pa yung mga kamay eh. Natutuyo lang yung dugo eh. Kasi tuloy-tuloy yun eh. Tuloy-tuloy, they're chatting.
Sa atin, hindi tinatapon yung sebo. We don't get rid of like the, you know what that is, June?
No, ano sebo?
It's like when you heat up the meat.
Sebo.
The oil, the fat,
when you heat up the meat the first time when you boil the water, like basically the dirt kind of bubble up, right? They don't throw that away, bro.
Ang palasa daw yun.
Here in the US, you go to a restaurant, they throw that away.
Yeah, they scoop it out.
They scoop it out. Yeah, no, they don't do that.
They scoop it out, yeah.
So for June, si Mang Ben, nakapag-asawa siya Polynesian from Guam. Kaya alam ko may line ka rin ng kasi nag-live kasi sa Samoa for a while. Kaya yung mga yung mga anak ni Mang Ben
lines that are escrimadores.
Yeah, kaya yung mga anak ni Mang Ben malalaki sila kasi yung may part Polynesian sila na dugo.
Pero merong active na nag training, nag-practice?
Wala. That's me.
No. Well, no, I said in the Polynesian line at least. No, that would have been
fire
cool.
dancing daw or something.
Pero yung yung my other cousin is picking it up. So that's good. At least dalawa na kami.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for tomorrow kasi we're gonna dig into you and that lineage and
tomorrow na ba yun?
Yeah.
Wednesday, dude. It's not
Kaya nakakalito kasi may discuss tayo na.
Tomorrow tomorrow kanina kaya ako na
sabik na sabik kayo eh.
Okay, guest. Just to inform you,
Wednesday, again, ulit.
Wednesday night at 9 p.m. sa Pilipinas is 9 a.m.
Yes. Thursday, 9 a.m. Wednesday, 9 p.m. US time. 9 p.m. East Coast time. Eastern Standard Time. Teka lang.
Masyadong malawak yung reach natin kaya kailangan dalawa.
Teka lang. Sabi ni Mike, the Filipina wife can kumain ka na dyan. Mag-inom ka na dyan.
Oo nga, di ka pa naglulugas ka pa ng pinggan eh.
Maghuhugas ka pa na.
Sige. I'll talk to you Wednesday night. Let's meet up mga 15 minutes before. Make sure na makapag-connect tayo.
No. That's already a definite na we'll be there a little earlier anyway. Kaya,
sige.
By the way, just to get everybody, give everybody the lineup. So Wednesday, this coming Wednesday is the interview with Sachi here. Next week, Thursday.
If you want to learn how to cook.
Chef Ramon is going to be on deck to basically for his interview. Then we have
wait give a little bit description for Ramon. We're doing 3 types of adobo.
Yeah, we're doing we are gonna do cooking
chicken, pork, and beef adobo.
Yes.
Wow. From different parts of the country,
So yes, ako yung doon sa nila, I won't be cooking because I have to man like the comment section and coming in.
Julius will be eating adobo while you guys are cooking.
yeah, exactly. I already have my pre-made one.
That's it.
Tapos then the week after on the 18th, October 18th, we have one of the Markaida, Kali, showing up on there. We'll just leave it now.
Leave it
there for now.
Si Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Tapos then on the 26th is Doi. That's gonna be there.
Don't forget the 23rd.
We have a swang special going up.
Ayun, marami akong alam dyan.
Yeah, gusto mong sumama sa panel? Meron kaming professor that's gonna be talking about.
Kapis ako eh. Kapis ako eh din occult. Marami akong kwento dyan.
Yeah. Julius.
And then Julius has his Halloween special.
Gumawa kami ng Magandang Gabi Bayan parody.
Yeah. Akala ko yun na yung Halloween special, yung aswang.
Hindi, dalawa.
Yung isa live.
It's a live and then
manananggal ba? It's gonna, dalawa. So
yung live is about lower mythology.
Yeah.
Pag-uusapan yan. Tapos yung kay Julius naka-pre-program na yon.
Yeah, recorded.
Nice. Yeah, kasi yung mga kwento na sa Manila, yung ginawang movie dati ni Manlin Reynes. Ano ba yon? Shake, Rat and Roll. Ang kapis na storya yun eh. Sa kapis yung nangyari eh.
Tapos
mo.
Yeah. Then after that we have what?
After that they have to wait for the next few episodes. They might get overwhelmed with all the awesome interviews and guests that we have coming on.
Hardcore.
People are already struggling to phantom the powerhouse of guests that we have on a weekly basis, and we already gave them a month worth. Now we want to give 2 months worth.
Jun, lalo mo tinatakot si Sashi.
Yeah, paano? Kailangan nagpahinga mo na Thanksgiving. Inuman mo na. Sige, sama ako din sa aswang episode.
Yeah.
There you go.
That will be pretty nice. Yeah.
All
So
right. Awesome.
The test show is working.
Nakailang minutes tayo? Nakailang minutes yung 10 minutes natin?
Isang oras.
10 minutes.
Yeah, isang oras. Well, technical difficulties too on my side, but that's okay. So,
yeah, it's okay.
But a good volume, good pictures and whatnot.
Perfect.
So
Testing. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3.
Any last word for you, Sashi, bago natin
So I'm looking forward to Wednesday night here and Thursday sa Philippines. I'm gonna be talking about Lightning, my time with Mang Ben, how my journey here in the US in martial arts, from Julio said my father's journey also from Buddhism to the occult to politics, all those kind of stuff in Filipino martial arts as well. We'll cover those. Kung may lugar pa di aswang din, pwede rin.
Yes.
So, but anyway, Lightning is fairly new here in the US, so this is really why I'm trying to connect with a lot of people. So I can kind of spread the word about my grandfather, yung legacy niya, ano ba yung sistema niya, ano ba yung mga concepts ng Lightning, why is it different, kanyan. So let's talk about that.
No, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I know that we need more and more people like you to be able to come out and share. Definitely your family lineage. Okay, that's where we're excited
from
about.
The Philippines.
From the Philippines.
The Thundercats.
The interview that's relaxed na para lang tayo nagiinuman. So no pressure.
Inuman daw maganda kayo.
Handa na ako.
Hamon sa mga Jejemon dyan sa Pilipinas. Yan, panoorin nyo. Subaybayan nyo kami 2 days from now.
Yeah.
Sige po, maraming salamat
after 1 hour.
Okay, Paul, you're the one in control, so you're gonna have to
Oh yeah.
Goodbye.
Julius, any last word, Julius? Before we go.
Magdala kayo ng ube. At saka kapanahonan na pala ng Lanzones. Tama.
Yeah. How about you, June? Last word.
You know what? Don't forget to subscribe and support the channel.
Click here. Click
here, there, wherever it is. But seriously, if you guys haven't yet, definitely subscribe. We do have Powerhouse, people that's gonna be on here, like Sachi himself here. And then don't forget, we had a recent interview with Mansoor as well. So definitely check that out. And prior to that, we'd had Tandang, we had Francis. Who else did we have?
Ronnie.
We had Ronnie there. So definitely, I mean, just by the recent interviews, madadami talaga. And
hopefully may part 2 pa kay Mansoor. Nabitin tayo, bitin. Totoo lang, bitin.
We have 3 Olongos for October. Because we also have Doi from Dominion.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Yeah. So last word. So guest, if you guys want to join us again, it's gonna be a Thursday night at 9 p.m. in Florida. Pwede kayo makipag-inuman sa akin.
Wednesday night.
Thursday morning, kung kayo ay umiinom ng Wednesday ng gabi, ituloy nyo na hanggang umaga.
Tuloy na.
Jack Daniels sa akin, Jack Daniels.
Marami po salamat sa pagtunin. Okay, we will cut the live. Wag muna kayo umalis po.
Stop the recording and then get out of Facebook.
Stop the recording and get out of Facebook. Yes.
Don't pressure me.
Yung battery ko konting-konti na lang, pula na.
Stop recording.